Be prepared. Something powerful is coming, and it's not just another full moon. On May 11th, the cosmos will align in a way that hasn't happened in years. But here's the shocking truth. If you don't break these 7 habits before tomorrow, you could be stuck in the same cycle for months. Have you been feeling unusually exhausted even after sleeping? Vivid, almost prophetic dreams? A sudden wave of emotions, anger, sadness, or unexplained anxiety? This is not a coincidence. The universe is sending you a warning. And if you're feeling any of this, you're being called to act now. The May 11th full moon isn't just about release, it's about transformation, but only if you're ready. Comment 777 right now if this resonates, because what's coming next, most people won't see it in time. Before we dive into the cosmic shifts happening around this powerful full moon, let's take a moment to talk about those subtle and sometimes not so subtle signs you've been experiencing lately. These aren't random occurrences or simple coincidences. What you're feeling right now are direct messages from the universe, urgent whispers from your higher self trying to get your attention. If you ignore these signs, you risk missing a critical turning point that could alter your spiritual path for months to come. The first sign that the cosmic energies are working on you is that overwhelming fatigue that just won't quit. You could sleep 8 hours, 10 hours, even 12 hours, and still wake up feeling completely drained. That extra coffee that usually perks you up, it's not working anymore. This isn't normal tiredness. What's actually happening is your body's way of forcing you to slow down because a major energetic shift is coming your way. Your physical form knows you need to conserve energy for what's about to unfold, even if your conscious mind hasn't caught up yet. Then there are the dreams. Oh, the dreams. Have you been having unusually vivid dreams lately? Maybe you're seeing powerful symbols like water, snakes, or even past lovers appearing in your dreamscape. These aren't just random firings of a sleeping brain. These are downloads from the universe, your subconscious working overtime to prepare you for what's coming. Next, your higher self is trying to communicate with you through these visions, planting seeds of awareness that will blossom when you need them most. This is just the beginning of what the universe is trying to show you. The next sign is one that most people brush off or try to medicate away, but it's actually one of the clearest messages your soul can send. Have you noticed your emotions swinging wildly without explanation? One moment you're perfectly calm, and the next you're irritated by the smallest things. Or maybe you've been hit by sudden waves of sadness, anxiety, or even anger that seem to come out of nowhere. This isn't just stress or hormones at play. What's really happening is the universe shaking up your energy field, stirring up all those buried emotions you've been avoiding. It's forcing you to confront what you've been hiding from yourself, because these unresolved feelings will block you from receiving the full moon's transformational energy. Your body has been sending you other clear signals too, especially through your eating habits. Have certain foods you normally love suddenly become unappealing? Or maybe you're experiencing intense cravings for salt, sugar, or protein when you usually don't. This isn't just a random change in appetite. Your physical form is going through an energetic detox, instinctively rejecting what no longer serves you and craving what your energy system needs to prepare for the shifts ahead. Write this down and pay close attention, because the next 2 signs mean the full moon's energy is already working on you, whether you realize it or not. These are the universe's way of screaming at you to wake up and pay attention. Have you been noticing repeating numbers everywhere? 1111 on the clock, 333 on license plates, or maybe 444 appearing in random places? Or perhaps you're experiencing intense moments of déjà vu, that eerie feeling that you've lived this exact moment before. These aren't coincidences or glitches in the matrix. These are synchronicities, the universe's way of sending you urgent messages. Each repetition, each familiar moment is a cosmic signpost trying to guide you toward your highest path. The more you notice them, the louder the universe is trying to speak to you. Finally, pay attention to where you're holding tension in your body. That stiffness in your neck and shoulders that massage won't fix. That pressure around your third eye that comes and goes. Your body is literally storing the stress of resisting change. These physical manifestations are warnings that if you don't start aligning with the coming shifts, the full moon's energy will amplify all this discomfort. Tenfold, your body is quite literally screaming at you to surrender to the transformation that's trying to take place. But here's the truth. These signs you've been experiencing, they're just the tip of the iceberg. What's happening in the cosmos right now is far bigger, far more powerful than most people realize. These physical and emotional symptoms are merely the echoes of massive celestial shifts that are about to change everything. The May 11th full moon isn't just another lunar phase. It's a cosmic gateway, a rare alignment of celestial forces unlike anything we've experienced this year. These 8 powerful astrological shifts explain exactly why you've been feeling so unsettled, and more importantly, they provide the roadmap for what you need to do right now to harness this energy instead of being swept away by it. This moment is not just a passing phase, it's an opportunity, a chance to step into your highest potential or risk being left behind. Let's dive deep into these energies and uncover their profound meaning. The full moon in Scorpio is no ordinary event. It's a death and rebirth portal. Scorpio governs the deepest forms of transformation, the kind that burns away everything false to reveal your authentic core. During this phase, the universe will mercilessly highlight what no longer serves you, relationships that have run their course, jobs that drain your spirit, even thought patterns that keep you small. Resistance is futile. What needs to go will go one way or another. The question is, are you ready to release it consciously, or will you wait until life forces your hand? This Scorpio full moon demands radical honesty with yourself. It asks you to confront the shadowy corners of your psyche, those places where fear, guilt, or shame reside. But here's the gift. Scorpio's transformative energy ensures that whatever dies during this time makes room for something far greater. So take inventory of your life. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to out of fear? What relationships, habits, or beliefs are keeping me stuck? Write them down, acknowledge them, and then prepare to let them go. Scorpio doesn't play games when it comes to personal evolution. This full moon will push you to face uncomfortable truths, whether you're ready or not. For instance, if you've stayed in a toxic relationship because you're afraid of being alone, expect that fear to come up. If you've been working a job that drains your soul but pays the bills, expect dissatisfaction to rise to the surface. Scorpio wants you to burn the bridges that lead to mediocrity so you can build new ones leading to authenticity. This process won't be easy. It might feel like emotional warfare as old wounds resurface and unresolved issues demand closure. But remember, every ending paves the way for a new beginning. Trust the process, embrace the discomfort. By doing so, you'll emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true self. Adding intensity to this already potent energy, Pluto, the ruling planet of Scorpio, begins its annual retrograde on the same day as the full moon. Pluto governs power, transformation, and all the shadowy truths we hide from ourselves. When this planet moves retrograde, our subconscious rises to the surface with relentless clarity. All those little lies you've been telling yourself, the ways you've been avoiding your true power, Pluto will expose them without mercy. But here's what most people don't realize about May 11th. This Pluto retrograde forms an exact alignment with the full moon, creating a rare celestial event that amplifies its effects tenfold. This means the excavations happening within you won't Be subtle. Old wounds, buried fears, and suppressed desires will rise to the surface, demanding your attention. Don't resist this process. Instead, see it as an invitation to heal. Each revelation is a stepping stone toward reclaiming your personal power. Pluto. Retrograde invites you to dig deeper than ever before. It challenges you to examine areas of your life where you've given away your power, whether through codependency, self-sabotage, or playing small. You may find yourself revisiting past mistakes or confronting painful memories. While this can feel overwhelming, it's also an opportunity to rewrite your story. Ask yourself, where have I been living inauthentically? How can I reclaim my strength and sovereignty? During this time, journaling becomes an invaluable tool. Write about the emotions and insights that arise. Talk to trusted friends or seek therapy if needed. Remember, the goal isn't to dwell on the pain, but to integrate it into your journey of growth. By facing your shadows head-on, you unlock the potential to transform them into sources of immense power. Just as this intense energy reaches its peak, we encounter a once-in-a-year alignment between Jupiter and Uranus. Jupiter represents expansion and abundance, while Uranus rules sudden change and awakening. Deep in the cosmos, the galactic center, the energetic heart of our Milky Way, receives a direct activation from this full moon. Think of this as a massive spiritual software update downloading to Earth. Higher frequencies are flooding our reality, upgrading our consciousness whether we're ready or not. If you've been feeling disoriented, spacey, or suddenly disconnected from people or habits that used to feel familiar, this is why. Your energy field is recalibrating to hold more light. Resist this upgrade, and you'll feel increasingly lost. Flow with it, and you'll discover capacities you never knew you had. Meditate, journal, and spend time in nature to integrate these new frequencies. Trust that you're expanding, not falling apart. The galactic center activation invites you to connect with your higher self. Pay attention to synchronicities, intuitive nudges, and moments of inspiration. These signs point you toward your soul's purpose. Be open to receiving guidance from unexpected sources. Finally, and most urgently, the full moon opens what ancient mystics called the ecliptic portal, a 48-hour window from May 10th, 12, where your thoughts manifest at lightning speed. Every fear, every doubt, every negative thought will attract corresponding experiences almost instantly. But the same goes for your highest visions and most courageous declarations. This is why breaking those 7 limiting habits before the full moon peaks isn't just helpful, it's absolutely critical. Carry old patterns into this portal and you'll amplify their hold on you exponentially. Release them now and you'll unlock manifestations that would normally take months to materialize. Use this time wisely. Set clear intentions. Visualize your desired outcomes. Speak words of power and faith. The universe is listening and responding. If you don't take deliberate action to align with these cosmic energies before tomorrow, you'll regret it for the entire lunar cycle to come. The universe has brought you this information at the perfect moment. What you do with it now determines everything. Will you rise to meet the challenge, or will you ignore the signs? This message found you for a reason. Don't ignore the signs. The cosmic energies surrounding the May 11th full moon are potent and transformative, but they require active participation on your part. These 7 crucial steps are designed to help you align with the heightened vibrations of this celestial event, ensuring that you harness its power rather than being overwhelmed by it. Do not skip these. Each step builds upon the last, creating a powerful foundation for personal growth, release, and manifestation. Let's dive in. To begin your alignment process, perform a cord-cutting ritual. This is essential because we often carry energetic attachments, whether to people, situations, or limiting beliefs that no longer serve us. Burning a black candle while speaking your release is a powerful way to sever these ties. Here's how. Light a black candle and focus on the connections you want to release. Speak aloud. I sever all ties that no longer serve my highest good. I release what binds me to fear, doubt, and limitation. Feel the weight lifting as you visualize those cords dissolving into the universe. Why start here? Because until you cut away the old, there's no room for the new to enter. If you're feeling stuck or stagnant, this ritual will clear the path forward. Don't underestimate its importance. It sets the tone for everything else you'll do during this lunar cycle. Next, charge water under the full moon to absorb its purifying and amplifying energy. Fill a glass jar with clean water and place it outside or near a window where it can bask in the moonlight overnight. In the morning, use this charged water to drink, wash your face, or even sprinkle around your home. This practice isn't just symbolic, it's deeply transformative. The water acts as a conduit for the full moon's energy, cleansing your physical and energetic bodies. If you've been lost lately, this simple act will reset your path and reconnect you to your inner clarity. Pro tip: add a drop of lemon juice to the water before charging it. Lemon enhances purification properties and adds an extra boost of cleansing energy. Journaling is one of the most effective tools for self-discovery, especially during such a transformational time. Grab your journal and answer these prompts honestly. What lie am I telling myself? What am I afraid to release? Where have I been playing small out of fear? Once you've written your answers, take a moment to reflect on them. Then, burn the page safely in a fireproof container. As the paper turns to ash, imagine releasing those fears, doubts, and outdated beliefs into the ether. Shadow work can feel uncomfortable, but it's necessary for true growth. By confronting your inner darkness, you make space for light to enter. Remember, what you resist persists. Face it now and free yourself forever. Your energy field needs a reset, and nothing does this better than a salt bath detox. Mix Epsom salt with a few drops of lavender essential oil in warm water and soak for at least 20 minutes. While soaking, close your eyes and visualize any negativity, stress, or stagnant energy dissolving away. This ritual works on multiple levels. Physically, it relaxes tense muscles and calms the nervous system. Energetically, it clears blockages and restores balance. Do not skip this one. It's a non-negotiable step if you want to fully align with the full moon's frequencies. For added potency, play soft instrumental music or meditative sounds during your bath. Allow yourself to surrender completely to the experience. When you emerge, you'll feel lighter, refreshed, and ready to embrace change. With the ecliptic portal open from May 10-12, affirmations become incredibly powerful tools for rapid manifestation. During this time, repeat these phrases daily or even hourly to program your subconscious mind. I release what no longer aligns. I am open to miracles. I trust the universe to guide me toward my highest good. I am worthy of abundance, love, and joy. Speak them aloud with conviction or write them down repeatedly in your journal. The key is consistency. The more you reinforce these positive statements, the faster they'll manifest in your reality. Affirmations aren't magic. They're declarations of intent backed by action. Pair them with deliberate choices that align with your goals and watch as the universe responds accordingly. Crystals are natural allies during intense cosmic events like the May 11th full moon. To amplify their effects, create a crystal grid using black tourmaline and selenite. Place them near your bed or in a sacred space where you spend time meditating or reflecting. Black tourmaline acts as a shield against negativity, grounding you and protecting your energy field. Selenite, on the other hand, clears blockages and amplifies intuition. Together, they form a powerful duo that supports your spiritual journey. To activate your grid, hold each crystal in your hands and set an intention. For example, say, "These crystals protect my energy and support my alignment with divine guidance." Trust that they'll continue working behind the scenes even when you're not actively focused on them. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, dedicate at least 1 hour to complete silence and grounding. Turn off your phone, step away from social media, and disconnect from external noise. Use this time to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and listen to your soul. This practice might feel challenging at first, especially if you're used to constant stimulation, but it's in the stillness that you'll receive the clearest messages from your higher self. Pay attention to any thoughts, feelings, or images that arise. They're clues about your next steps. If you do nothing else, do step 7. Your future self will thank you. Why? Because silence allows you to recalibrate and gain perspective. It reminds you that you are not your thoughts. You are the observer of them. From this place of awareness, you can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and grace. These 7 steps aren't suggestions, they're lifelines. They're designed to help you break free from stagnation, heal old wounds, and step into your power. The May 11th. Full moon won't wait for you to catch up. Its energy is already here, swirling around you and urging you to evolve. If you've felt unsettled, confused, or disconnected lately, these rituals will bring you back into alignment. If you've been longing for breakthroughs, they'll accelerate your progress. And if you've been resisting change, they'll gently push you toward the growth you've been avoiding. Remember, the universe brought you this information for a reason. Act on it, trust the process, and above all, believe in your ability to transform. This message found you for a reason. Don't ignore the signs. If you're hearing these words right now, know this: there are no coincidences in this universe. The fact that this message has reached you in these final hours before the May 11th full moon is proof that your higher self is fighting for your awakening. Everything you've been feeling, that unexplained exhaustion weighing down your body, those vivid dreams that linger long after sunrise, the sudden waves of emotion crashing through you without warning, these weren't random occurrences. They were the universe whispering to your soul in its ancient language of signs and synchronicities. But now, as we stand on the threshold of this monumental cosmic event, those whispers have become shouts. The fatigue you can't shake. That's your body begging you to slow down and listen. The strange dreams, they're messages from your future self. The anxiety creeping in, it's your spirit recognizing how close you are to a breakthrough you can't yet see. Every symptom, every sign has been leading you to this exact moment of decision. The rituals we've discussed aren't just suggestions, they're your lifeline. These 7 sacred practices are the keys that will either lock you into old patterns or unlock a destiny you've only dared to imagine. In the next 24 hours, the cosmic gates will swing wide open, and what walks through them depends entirely on the choices you make right now. Will you cling to what's familiar, or will you finally release what's been holding you back? This is your moment of truth. The May 11th full moon doesn't care about your excuses or your fears. It only responds to action. Those 7 habits you know need to break, today is the day. Those rituals you feel drawn to, that's your intuition guiding you to exactly what you need. The universe has brought you to this crossroads because it believes in your potential far more than you ever could. So I ask you directly, will you answer this call? Will you be among the brave souls who choose transformation over comfort? The cosmic tides are rising, and they'll lift every vessel that's ready to sail. Your future self is watching this moment right now through the lens of memory. Will they remember today as the turning point or the missed opportunity? Comment, "I'm ready," right now. Not just for me, but for yourself. Make that public declaration to the universe that you're choosing change. Share this with one person who needs to hear it, because in doing so, you cement your own commitment to growth. This message didn't find you by accident. It came because somewhere in a dimension beyond time, your soul screamed loud enough to shake the heavens. The signs have been clear. The path is before you. The only question left is, will you take the first step? Your destiny isn't waiting at some distant horizon. It's here, now, in this choice. The full moon's light will reveal what you've been too afraid to see, but it will also illuminate the way forward. This is your moment. Don't let it pass you by.